Well, the grand old diva of India, Zora Sehgal, breathed her last on Thursday evening. Tributes from across the world poured in for the 102-year-old on Twitter. For many, Zora Sehgal was the naughtiest granny on celluloid, but do you know that this 102-year-old woman suffered immense pain and insult before her death? The woman found it hard to find an accommodation to suit her health. Those who praised her after her death had turned a deaf ear to her problems just a few months ago. Here's a report.
Acting, I'm not bad. मुझमें ये बात अच्छी है कि I can do both comedy and tragedy. You see, to do tragedy, you have to really shed real tears. Otherwise, nobody is going to believe. But to play comedy, you must laugh from the heart. Otherwise, there'll be no laughter.
She was close to being a centenarian when she posed for the cameras in this interview for a news channel. Most people her age can hardly remember their loved ones, but Zora was a quick, spontaneous and a naughty grandmother.
तू तो वही चोर है जो चाचा बनकर आया था।
The grand old lady of Indian cinema was a Padma Vibhushan awardee and a household name in India. Even an average cinema goer would recognize this lady for her charm and spunk at her age. But on Friday, her body was laid to rest.
I mean, this is the least you can say about her. She was an inspiration for so many artists and so many young women जिन्होंने उनके साथ थिएटर में काम किया. Shabana's mother, Shaukat Kafi, she was her junior in Prithvi Theatre, and even at this age, now she is in her 80s, she talks about Zora Sehgal with such reverence and respect, and she tells how much their generation learned from her.
Though there were just a few from Bollywood who showed up for her funeral, a good number of A-list actors took to Twitter to offer their condolences.
Zora Sehgal passes away at 102 years. What a journey, and what an immensely lovable co-star. Prayers for her blessed soul.
102 and a legacy that will always be a part of Indian cinema. It was an honor to know Zora Sehgal and to be a part of films while she was. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Zora Sehgal, what a life. It's that moment when you truly celebrate the end of such a legendary and glorious era.
It was not just Bollywood who had some good things to say about Zora Sehgal. Even the former Delhi Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit had a few words to say.
बहुत बड़ा प्रतीक थी और उनको याद हिंदुस्तान हमेशा करेंगे. उनके जो तौर और तरीके थे खुशियाँ फैलाने के, वो एक बहुत बड़ी उनकी विरासत है और उनका बहुत उनको मिस करेंगे, क्योंकि जैसी भी थी, जहाँ पर भी थी, कैसी भी उम्र थी, वो अपने जोश को नहीं छोड़ती थी. तो हम सबके लिए प्रेरणा थी, प्रेरणा चली गई है, ये हमारे दुख है.
These words would make people wonder about the love and appreciation Zora received from people. But do you know that none of them came forward when the centenarian was in trouble? Zora was Bollywood's favourite granny, but the centenarian lived the last few years of her life crying in pain. Zora was a Padma Vibhushan awardee, the second highest civilian award in the country. But that didn't provide her with basic amenities during her last years. Believe it or not, Zora Sehgal struggled to find herself a house during the last few years. Her contribution to Indian cinema was immense, but nobody from Bollywood or the Indian government came forward to help Zora Sehgal in her tough times. What's worse is that the previous central government, which bestowed her with the Padma Vibhushan award, turned a deaf ear to her pleas. No wall to put up her medal. Zora Sehgal lived for over 100 years, but little did she know that she would spend her old age pleading with the government to provide her with a house. This great-grandmother has been running from pillar to post, asking the Delhi government to provide her with a home. Zora was living with her daughter in South Delhi, but the house was on the second floor. She found it difficult to move out of her second-floor house as the apartment wasn't friendly to elderly citizens. Zora found it difficult to climb stairs and move around due to ill health. Her daughter claimed that her mother cried in pain every time she was put on a wheelchair to be taken out of the house. Zora and her daughter had requested the government to provide her with an accommodation on the ground floor, but her modest request had fallen on deaf ears. The veteran actor had written to the Delhi government requesting them to allot a ground floor government accommodation anywhere in central Delhi. As expected, the government directed her request to Urban Development Authority. Later, her application was turned down. Wondering why? Well, according to the government, Zora Sehgal was too old to be given a government accommodation. According to Zora's daughter, there are provisions by the government to offer houses to artists under the artist's quota. But the clause states that an artist can get a government flat if he or she is below 60 years of age. Zora's daughter, who is a well-known dancer, claims that she doesn't have the money to buy another house in Delhi. The mother and daughter had filed applications under various provisions and had even approached the former Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit to help them out with a house. But their efforts were in vain. What's worse is that the mother and daughter were not aware that their application was rejected until they read about it in the media. The government has claimed that Zora is too old and too rich to be offered a house under the artist's quota. The former Chief Minister of Delhi, who reportedly had over 30 ACs in her residence, had failed to provide a house for a lady almost 30 years older than her. But now, after her death, the former Delhi Chief Minister didn't mind appreciating her talent.
बहुत बड़ा प्रतीक थी और उनको याद हिंदुस्तान हमेशा करेंगे। उनके जो तौर और तरीके थे खुशियाँ फैलाने के, वो एक बहुत बड़ी उनकी विरासत है और उनको मिस करेंगे, क्योंकि जैसी भी थी, जहाँ पर भी थी, कैसी भी उम्र थी, वो अपने जोश को नहीं छोड़ती थी। तो हम सबके लिए प्रेरणा थी, प्रेरणा चली गई है, ये हमारे दुख है।
Zora's daughter had claimed that they approached the government only when things got really difficult for the veteran actress. She claims that people mostly need help after they cross 60, and the government's clause to help those aged less than 60 is nothing but silly. Kiran states that it is pathetic on the part of the government to refuse her mother a house after they bestowed her with the second highest civilian award in the country. Zohra, who has always led a respectful life, was very disturbed by the government's reaction to her request. She was quoted saying, "The rich only help the rich. There is nobody for the poor. You know Gursharan Kaur, the Prime Minister's wife? She calls me Amma. I did not even ask her for any favor. She was there at my birthday party last year. I'm already 101. If I get the house, it's fine. If I don't, it's okay with me. I never begged anyone for anything."
Jim, मत सुन, जब 75 का हो जाएगा तो सांस भी ठीक से नहीं ले पाएगा.
Zohra was doing well until the last few years. She even acted with Amitabh Bachchan in Chini Kam and Sanjay Leela Bansali's Saawariya. Interestingly, she had acted with all the fourth generation of Bollywood's famous Kapoor family. Coincidentally, her last film was Saawariya, which saw Ranbir Kapoor make his debut.
बाप का नाम कि शराब पी के जुए में हार गया?
जी? जी मैं जुआ नहीं खेलता. And I swear, मैं शराब भी नहीं पीता.
रेफरेंस क्या है?
जी no reference. Actually मैं शहर में बिल्कुल नया हूँ ना.
Sorry, हम बिना रेफरेंस किसी को कब्र नहीं देता. Get out.
Zohra's struggle to get a house had made headlines earlier this year. News channels and dailies across the country had covered her story and tried to get the government to pay attention. Even a few Bollywood celebrities had come out in the open to support her, but nothing had materialized. What is surprising is that Amitabh, who worked with Zohra in Chini Kam, said that he was very fond of her when he wished her for her 100th birthday, but he also had taken a silent stance on the issue. Some of Bollywood's A-listers who praised Zohra after her death had shut their doors and had failed to voice their opinion. But then Zohra never expressed her disappointment. She suffered and cried within closed doors and tried to look for help even after everyone had shut their doors on her.
Real tears. Otherwise, nobody is going to believe.
The recent assembly elections in Delhi had brought her some hope. After the Congress government had failed to help her, Zohra and her family hoped to seek help from AAP's Arvind Kejriwal. But the new government in Delhi shut their shop in less than 50 days. Zohra was deeply hurt with the developments. She had dedicated her entire life to theatre and cinema. The fact that she didn't even get a house only reflects the psyche of the people in power.
मैं भी चीप भर के लिया तुम सबसे, पर आज एक आखिरी ख्वाहिश है मन में, तू पूरा करेगी?
The United Nations Population Fund had named Zohra as the Ladli of the century in 2008. 6 years later, she has been refused help by almost everyone, and this at a time when she needed it the most. Zohra Sehgal started her career way back in 1935. She has acted in numerous roles in Indian cinema and abroad. She has also been part of a few Hollywood films. All that doesn't seem to matter now. It is a pity that an actor of her caliber and status was pleading for a home at that age. Neither did the government nor the film fraternity did anything during her troubled times. But Zohra never blamed anyone and has now gone silent. A News 9 report.
मेरी ज़ोहरा जबीं